Hello everybody, welcome back to Antioch News. Today's date is, well, it's not the 1800s anymore, is it? But it is the week of Thanksgiving, and in honor of Thanksgiving, Antioch News will be giving away this deluxe turkey dinner to one lucky contestant. How do you enter, you ask? That's easy. Simply leave a comment on this video and we will pick a winner at random out of those comments. Look, if you don't want to win it, don't leave a comment. I'm not telling you how to live your life, but the offer is out there. If you want the turkey dinner, just leave a comment if that's not too much work for you to do, okay? Anyways, the election has come and gone since we last spoke, so now it's time to talk about those results. Well, unfortunately, we don't have official election results yet. We can tell you what the temperature will be in 100 years from now and how much driving your car has contributed to that. But counting 20,000 ballots that's going to be a good 6-month process. But we can talk about those unofficial results. But first, let's get into the weather. For the week of Thanksgiving, going to be highs in the 60s, lows in the 40s. It is calling for hail, but it's a hail of gunfire, and 100% chance of sideshows in District 1. It might be time to take that bulletproof vest out of storage after all, guys. In some local sporting news, the Antioch Panthers were eliminated by the Pittsburg Pirates in the high school football playoff game on the 11th. In order to get the Panthers ready for next season, they will now be facing off against some easier competition to get their confidence back. That means they will be playing the Las Vegas Raiders, where the Antioch Panthers are heavily favored to win. Speaking of Pittsburgh, let's check in with our sister station to see what's going on over there. Hey everyone, I'm Pittsburgh Pete. I'm your neighbor over in Pittsburgh. Did you know we have this delicious Mexican food restaurant called The Mecca? Boy, it's so good. I'm sorry that our football team beat you. Yeah, well, there's always next time. Hello? Sir? That's a big dog. In some sad news, Ellie Householder delivered some farewell remarks in her going-away speech in the school district meeting last week. She tore into the district saying, among other things, they were failing the students. She's also cited that 54% of economically disadvantaged students are not meeting English standards. 69% of economically disadvantaged students are not meeting math standards. Being as how I went to school in Antioch, I have no idea whether those numbers are good or bad. But I do remember when I went to school and failed out, my parents blamed me and not the district. Ellie's had quite the controversial yet entertaining tenure, whether it be her controversial tweets, she shook y'all, making a complete mockery of the Roberts Rules of Order, or publicly trying to fire the superintendent of the year. She made those meetings exciting. In honor of Ellie, we made a video commemorating our favorite householder moment. We hope you enjoy it.
Just so you know, staff can provide feedback if recognized by the board president, and you are not recognized. We're not recognized. We're not recognized. We're not recognized.
Got him!
And you are not recognized.
Viewers beware. We've obtained a picture of the superintendent shortly after Ellie delivered that vicious burn. Ooh. Luckily, she's since made a full recovery. Thank you, Ellie, for making those meetings so entertaining and giving us a much-needed distraction during the COVID lockdowns. Sure beats looking at our own lives' problems and realizing they're 100% self-created. For those of you who've been paying attention, this election cycle has been quite confusing because only city council members from District 1 and District 4 were up for election. However, if you've noticed, Lori is a council member for District 3. However, she was running for District 4, and this is because there's been some redistricting. Now, I don't understand this at all because I went to school in Antioch. We look at the vote totals here. Monica Wilson has a commanding lead in District 4, with Lori being in second. So if Lori would have won, she would have been council member for District 4, vacating District 3. Nobody really knows. It's like, how many licks does it take for the Tootsie Pop? Nobody knows. But it looks like Monica Wilson's going to stay in the lead. So that means we'll have the 5 council members with Lamar Thorpe counting for 1 vote. Mike Mike in District 2. Tamisha in District 1. We'll get to that later. You just hold your horses. Lori, I guess, is going to stay in District 3 until 2024, and then she can't run again. Nobody knows what's going on. And then Monica Wilson will remain in District 4 until we're in Antioch, so she'll probably remain there until about 2057. Here's where things get interesting. Here are the current vote totals for District 1 City Council members, with Tamisha Torres Walker winning by 5 votes. Now, if you're like me, you're probably wondering, what the is going on? Well, this has been done by leveraging the vote of the homeless population. We can't say that? The unhoused population? The housing insecure population. Okay. This has been done by leveraging the urban outdoorsman population. I'm going to try and explain to you what vote harvesting is using my very limited understanding and using small words because I have a terrible vocabulary. A campaign will send people into the urban outdoorsman community to entice these people to sign up to vote. How they're doing that, I don't know. Once they register, and by the way, you don't need a specific street address to register. Once they're registered, on election day, the campaign sends additional agents to collect the ballot and then return them to the polling stations. This is perfectly legal under California law. And what I'm about to say next might not sit well with you, but Tamisha is better at winning elections than you are. If you don't want Tamisha to win an election, you have to first, A, not split the vote. You can't have 2 equally popular candidates running against Tamisha because Tamisha's side is united behind her. The other side is not. And B, you have to use the same tactics she's using. In a way, I'm secretly jealous because if I was running for office, there ain't no way in hell people would be going into the urban outdoorsman community to get people to vote for me. And C, well, C comes after B. I'm sorry you guys had to hear that, but you can't hate the player, hate the game. The election's not over yet, but it looks like Tamisha's probably going to win. And we have nobody to blame but yourself. You in particular. I see you looking at me. Don't look at me like that. It was your fault. You shouldn't have split the vote. That's my understanding on how vote harvesting works. If I'm wrong about it, feel free to put it in the comments below. And if you're lucky, you can even win that turkey dinner. You got something you want to add? I don't know. Let this be a lesson to you guys. Next time you hear a story about a fire at a homeless camp or see somebody panhandling, don't be so judgmental. Their vote is worth just as much as yours. Hell, it probably even canceled out your vote. Those are the election results for now, at least for the city council race. We won't know more until probably Christmas 2024 at this rate. Join us next time where we expose a local prominent figure who has been identified as not paying the 10-cent bag fee when using the self-checkout line at Walmart. You won't want to miss this. Until then, like, comment, share, subscribe, and bye.